Our coalition's mission is to empower children by providing greater access to technology and education. Our shared vision prioritizes children above political philosophy, geographical borders, and local prejudices. To turn this vision into action, magic happens in our nation's capital, particularly when the private and public sectors join forces. Our Coalition for Leaders will improve our future, but only by supporting concrete initiatives that equip young people with the skills and knowledge they need.
This First Lady Melania Trump yesterday hosting day one of her Fostering the Future initiative aimed at improving access to education and technology for children across the world. The First Lady welcomed more than 40 First Ladies from across the world, plus leaders from top technology and AI companies, including OpenAI, Microsoft, and Google. Joining me now is agent to the First Lady, Marc Beckman. Marc, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yesterday's summit marked a critical moment as all of these First Ladies arrived in Washington while their presidential partners were working with the United States to secure peace in the Middle East. Tell us how the day went out on day one.
Good morning, Maria. Thanks for having me. Yesterday was another historic day for our First Lady as well as for our country. Fostering the Future Together is a global coalition established by First Lady Melania Trump to empower children through technology and education. And she is making history once again. Never before have so many nations, almost 50 today, descended upon the White House for a First Lady. Yesterday was incredible. We had this, as you mentioned, private sector, public sector moment. We had leaders from the best American tech companies in our country, from Meta and Microsoft to Palantir, X, Google, Adobe, Zoom Communications. It was really a big showing of force, all to empower our next generation.
So how are we doing that? I mean, in a little while, we're going to actually speak with the CEO of the Alpha Schools, which is using AI. And I want to get your take on what the result is in terms of implementing AI and technology in education. This is an area that has been impervious to any changes, and yet now you're actually seeing expectations that technology could actually move the needle with regard to education.
This is a great issue that you're raising. Alpha School was there with us yesterday at the State Department. She's really one of the leaders. But here's Melania Trump's vision. If we can empower American children to have the strongest level of technology literacy, the strongest level of education, we can really secure economic superiority for our country. Because as you're aware, with technology and education, we could unlock a lot of GDP. We could expand growth. We could create investment opportunities that come and flow into the nation. And then finally, I think with IP, it's going to be a big catalyst for our next generation. Think about all of the impact that artificial intelligence has across different business sectors, from defense and healthcare to education and even the cultural verticals, fashion, art, music. If we could lock in that IP, we could sell it all over the world and give our next generation a great amount of economic security and, honestly, superiority.
And that's what China is trying to do as well. Who are some of the First Ladies that are in the White House with the First Lady this week?
Yeah, today is going to be a very special day. We have Madame Macron from France. We have the Princess of Morocco, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Poland. It really is a tremendous lineup. She's got people attending to support her vision from every continent all over the world.
And all at a time when obviously war and the Iran conflict is top of mind, as their husbands are likely working with the president to open the Strait of Hormuz, which is what, of course, we're talking about this morning.
Maria, it's interesting. She said yesterday in the State Department that we as nations need to ascend, lift up our children above regional conflicts, borders, ideologies, and local prejudices. That's the clip that you showed just now. And I think today is just another moment in time where our First Lady could take the lead on a global scale.
Melania has been doing so much, and on top of all of that, she's got her new documentary, Melania, now topping Amazon's movie charts after debuting on the streaming platform earlier this month, became the most streamed film on the platform. and overall in the U.S. Mark, congrats on that. You had a big role in that. Is she planning on more films or more content in the documentary company that she started?
For sure. I think right now we're still focused on this film. We have a two-part docuseries that will be launching later this year, which is an expansion, a different story, a different part of the story that we saw in the film. So that's our primary concentration today. But I think long-term you'll see a lot of more rich and compelling stories coming from the First Lady, stories that Americans want to see, ideas that surround fashion, art, music, sports, entertainment, conservative values, Republican concepts. It's going to be really interesting to see what her new platform, Muse Films, brings in years to come.
All right, Mark, we'll be watching day 2 of Fostering the Future and the First Lady leading it. Thank you so much.